You know, I love how this little bean right here is literally just to get up this tiny little ledge. Just like, bruh, you needed to wait 7 years to be able to get up here via beanstalk. Anyways, let's just see what's inside of this barrel over here, and we got ourselves a crucial training ground key. Okay, so I think we're just meant to actually go over there, because I believe if it's Master Quest, that might be all the keys that we need. If it's vanilla, it might be or might not be. I don't really remember. But either way, we may as well just head there because we slowly spawn in Kakariko Village. And here we are, and this time we are actually a little bit more prepared. Especially saying we actually have more things that we need for it here. And now let's see if we can actually take care of these guys without getting ourselves extremely KO'd, because these guys are just really annoying. But also it seems like the Beamos is at least really easy to take care of. Yeah, you come and gang up on us. Actually, I think those are actually the first enemies that have actually tried to just like straight up attack like that. And here we got ourselves the compass to the Deku Tree. I mean, okay, once we find that, which I believe is in the water temple from a hint that we got, could be wrong. And I believe in here is vanilla. I don't have my my boots on. We could have just easily just fell off there, which would have been kind of funny, but also those guys are a pain in the butt. I also love how our noise for the boots are Moeebs. It's just like, bruh, that fills my heart with joy. I say kind of questionably. I don't really know how I feel about it, but I think it's amusing. Now hopefully we can get here without that happening.
Nope.
And there we go, third time's the charm. My goodness, I don't know why that took a while. And okay, we got ourselves a golden rupee over there. I was gonna say, well, I wonder what's gonna be over there, if it's something that we'll actually need. And shoot, we don't actually have the hammer in here. Unless we just need to fight these guys, and then we somehow manage to actually, you know, get the hammer from this check. But also, darn these keys, you can probably hear me spamming the button. At least to give us some hearts. So now let's see what we actually get in there. Okay, that's right, because I think for this one we need a hammer in order to get in there. But we get ourselves a huge rupee. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but it's also just like, bruh. And now let's see if we are close enough to be able to get this time block up. The Song of Time block up, or whatever. Oh, blocks!
Nice.
In this chest, we get ourselves another golden skull shell token, which means we are... Wow, I did not track those properly. We are one away from getting another check. And chest number 2 will give us some beautiful bombs. We did need a bomb refill, so we'll take that. And bomb number 3, by bomb I mean chest number 3, we got ourselves our 20th golden sculptula, which means we could just easily go back to Kakariko Village, which is our spawn point, well, as soon as we're not in a dungeon and or a mini dungeon like this. So we can do that, and let's see, in chest number 4, we will get ourselves a piece of heart. Okay. We will take that, and now that is all that we can do in the maze room. Because those are really amazing checks we can get. Oh yes, and now this room. We're actually going to put on the cover boots so we don't sink into the sand. Now let's see if we can actually get these guys done in time. That is the question, because it doesn't seem to want to actually attack us. Why don't I just use Nehru's Love, because we literally just got that last episode, and we just hadn't used it. Would have survived. But also, why is there a random ice trap in here? By ice trap, I mean spike trap. Also, the utility for Deku Nuts would also be something that we could also use. Now we just gotta get like one more hit on it, but the question is, will it let us? And it did. Thankfully, we just about lost that. And I don't know if we actually lose health when the timer runs out. I never really paid attention to that, but we got the Forest Temple boss key, okay. So that means once we go back there, which will be sometime soon, we can actually beat the boss in there. Now we got this room, which I don't know if it's going to be a pain for me since it's vanilla versus Master Quest. So I know there's actually not much difference, but there is just enough of a difference though. And bruh. There we go. Nice and easy. And the one in Master Quest is like stupidly confusing. And there's also a random freeze art in there. I don't know why there's a Mr. Freeze. But now we are in here. It's too bad we couldn't hit there. Now we finally get to use our Goron tunic. And we also get to use all these bombs. And on top of that, one thing I realize now is why do the bombs not blow up right away inside of a volcano? It's like they have that logic in other Zelda games to stop this one, and just like, but why? And we got ourselves a beautiful Skulltula token for this as well. So I think one of the last few checks that we're going to do is go back into the Skulltula house and see what we get from there. The Haunted Wasteland is a foolish choice, which means that that chest that's in the Golden Skulltula area is probably the one that it's referring to, if I had to guess. Now usually over here is where you actually need to use Young Link, or you need Young Link for rather, to get over to the business grub over here. And another thing interesting that I found out just by booting up this episode to start recording, those pots are empty for Young Link. And okay, we got the eyeball frog from this. Also not going to save just in case it resets, because I think we actually need to fight the dragon first to be able to actually get that. But mind you, if we can't find that, we could get the Bigoron sword. I want to see what's inside the fire temple. And then we'll probably just reset, because I did save just before going in here, because I don't know, for whatever reason, sometimes it's just a little bit of crashing on this emulator. I think it's just loading in too much things at once. And then after we figure out what's here, what's not, we're gonna go actually go down that wall that's in the volcano for whatever reason. And we got ourselves the spirit temple in here. Okay, we might do this next episode. I was just saying it has the title music in here. I love how it is just Deku holding up there. By holding up there means it's just Deku up there. Which makes me wonder if that's going to be one of the upgrades or if it's going to be something else. But we're going down here, and I'm surprised we didn't already go through here considering it's Young Link's, spawning area. But we'll see if it's a fool or not. And if it is, finally, the Kukiri sword. So that would be a very nice check to stop. I just realized I've been marking the wrong sword there. We have the Master Sword, but not the Bigoron sword yet. But dang, we could have literally checked that. So mind you, I don't think we can actually get across to over here, because we spawn on the other side. Stop right here. Actually, no, we do. It's just me. It could only have been our first check. But either way, back to Kakariko Village to go to Skulltula House. The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you, and we will get nice beautiful bundle of arrows, exactly how it started last episode, and I'll circle back to this episode. I love it so much. Now I know I said that I wouldn't save, but considering the fact that actually no, I'll just get all the items that we got from this episode back for next episode, so that we can save the eye drops, unless the Bigoron is actually up there, which I will check between episodes. But if not, you know what's up if we see this. And the reason why is because if you save and quit, it will reset back to it not being that, and we have to redo the whole cycle, which would be fine. But since we know where it is, we may as well keep it here. So she's saying we don't actually have a way to get into the fire temple, because below fire does not tend us where it normally would be. But anyways, with that, we shall leave it here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. 2 in fact, apparently. Hopefully we can all do one. Snatch that subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below. Do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video. I just got a hiccup there. Peace.